Hello, welcome back to a new week of the Anudo sisters with us.
Anyango
Back in. Do you think tunafaa kutumia our new names for it?
But like that's our brand.
No, our brand is Anudo sisters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So today we're going to start with Vanessa's Kenyan memes.
Oh my god. Yeah. So it like
Segment.
yeah. So like in every video wanted to do like different segments. So today is Kenyan memes because I feel Kenyans are funny. The world would be ending, but people are making memes. So try laugh at home. Try laugh at home. Baby, why are you looking at my phone like that? The first one, it says, huyo manzi yako Mluya kuna siku atatoa huyo manzi yako Mluya kuna siku ataota anafungua thermos ya chai akutwist shingo ukufe.
Oh my god.
That's funny. The next one, me looking at dark skinned people's tattoos in quotes. Mzee, hiyo ni dragon ama mwiko. Cause like you know like dark skins.
You can't see the ink.
Yeah, it fades. So is it, what is it? Cause it changes shape. Ama
It does not change shape per se. The ink just
rubs
skin
off.
your skin inavuta the ink inside or something of that sort, because your skin is alive. So anything you put in your skin, it goes in. Your skin is alive.
Nah, like you're spitting facts. I'm like Igwe. That's my sister. Don't play with me. The next one, unadhani ni baridi kumbe ni window stage. That's dark humor.
That's very dark. All of them literally.
That nini window stage, you know, like AIDS, you have like stages. So there's incubation. Window, incubation, asymptomatic, symptomatic stage, then death. You're done. So you think it's cold, kumbe in the window stage. Shit. Next. This one is stupid. Monday lidhani Friday itafika. That's funny. Ooh, last one. This one is funny. It's a bit dark. It's a bit dirty, but it's funny. Miezi tatu hujalipa rent. Oh, it's a conversation between a landlord and a tenant. So the landlord texts the tenant, miezi tatu hujalipa rent. Unafikiri nakula mafi yangu? Then the tenant replies, mimi nilihama jana usiku. Yeah. That's funny. That's my segment is finished. My segment is finished. So yeah. So Paulette, would you like to introduce today's topic?
Today's topic, I don't remember what it is.
School system.
Today we are discussing the school system, and me, more personally, I went to public schools all my life. I believe I was in only 2 schools in primary, and I think the last one I was what's the word I'm looking for? Transferred to that school because my mom felt like the first school was too ghetto, and these schools are always right.
Hey.
I can't get my words out today. They're like rivals or something, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they're on like different sides of the road. So this school was from this side and the other school was from this side. So when I moved to this school, apparently I betrayed this other school, like it was my choice or something like that sort. So I've been in public schools my whole life, and I don't know if the system then is still the system now.
I don't think so. Things have changed. When we were in school, primary school in 1990.
I'm disowning this one. She's just mean to me.
Anywho, so like a school system, we have like topics you want to discuss, like the difference between public and private,
Yeah.
what they don't teach you in schools,
What they actually should
yeah,
teach you in school.
yeah,
Because let's be honest. Let's just honestly be honest.
honest.
The things they're teaching in schools, who's applying most of it in the real world? You get, I would love to know how I want to say Chinese, but that's very like the Asians. I want to know how the Asians their school structure thing, specifically the Chinese, because every single DIY thing that's technical, it's always the Chinese people. If you look on the internet, it's always the Chinese people or Asians. I don't know specifically if it's the Chinese. So I would really and it's kids. So these people they're being taught things that are actually very important.
Yeah.
Things that they apply
Yeah,
in the outside world.
yeah.
You get? Tuko hapo tunafundishwa ngeli ya.
And to add on to what Paulette is saying, because you see like in different countries, the time duration that you're supposed to be in school is different from the Kenyan nini. Like for example, I don't know if it's in China or which country, you're just in school for like 6 hours or less than, and you go home. I feel like no shade to the Kenyan system, whatever.
Respectfully.
You spend the whole day in school, you go home, you have a pile of homework. Tomorrow you have to be in school early for the whole day again.
Like remember,
Yeah,
if you are raised the way we were raised, the minute you get home, you're not home. You're not like oh, let me chill.
yeah.
It's
You have chores.
you have to go buy water. You have fetch
to
water. Sorry,
cook.
to fetch water, you have to cook. You have to
shower
your
yourself.
siblings, You have to do
Yeah.
By the time you actually sit down to get your homework done, it's bedtime.
Yeah.
So most times I used to literally get my homework done the next morning in class
Same.
before the school starts.
When I was in high school, that's what because I like Form 1 and Form 2 I was in boarding, and then Form 3 to Form 4 I went to a day school. So that's what I used to do actually, because I used to go home at 6 p.m. From 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. You go home, you don't have enough time to do homework. So I used to do homework the next day in school in the morning before the lessons start. So I don't feel like that's
And it does not make sense, because then you're just scribbling through so that you don't get
yeah,
punished.
or you copy.
You're
Because
not-
most of the people also used to copy.
Yeah, you're not doing anything that's beneficial for yourself.
Yeah.
You're not internalizing this thing that you're reading or anything of that sort. You're just doing it for the sake of, oh, Mr. So-and-so will beat me if I don't do it.
And it's not supposed to be.
Miss So-and-so will beat me if I don't do it. And that is the big difference between us and these other people from like different countries, I believe.
Yeah.
Because even the kids from, I don't know, I feel like if I had a say, I would have my child do like the Asian system, or like take him to China or something to just like be in school there. No, I think they're racist.
But they're smart
Probably,
people.
yeah. They're very like
Yeah.
something that I know. It's like it's knowledge for like a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Literally, how embarrassing is that for me and for the people who taught me also. But what is the difference between public school and private school? You went to private school in primary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I went. How many?
But
schools
did
I
you
go
do
to?
like serious private school or like
No.
like just
I
mild?
like nilionjeshwa
No,
tu.
just
Ilikuwa
mild.
kionjo.
No, that's
But like
normal.
in my primary school era, I went to like 4 different schools. I think 3 of them were public and then 1 was private. No.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. You said family is also private.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Now,
I swear.
maybe.
No, it was initially.
Yeah.
I swear. So I went to
The way that school looks, it can't be a private school.
they need
Does not
they
matter.
renovated, but the system is different. Well, you're still learning English, nini, those subjects, but like it's the way you are treated and the way the teachers relate to you also, and the food also, and the food also, because we used to have like tea and bread, and lunchtime we used to have like rice and dengu. That's actually enyimekarangwa, but now in public school is githeri every day, mawele githeri, mawele githeri, mawele, you get. Yeah.
So that's the only difference. There's nothing bougie about it.
There's cool kids.
You people are just speaking English and all
Yeah.
that.
But that's the thing, it's not.
But do you people prefer, just let us know, do you prefer like a private school setting for your child or your future child, or a public school setting? I saw a comedian saying, if you can, please take your child to a public school, because in public school they toughen them up. You get?
Yeah.
It's not all that being babied around and kind of thing. I was going to say kind of shit.
Type shit.
And it's so like you meet different people who are just like like they come from different even in private school you meet kids who come from different backgrounds, but I feel like most kids in private schools just come from not having their parents there, and it's so much trauma, and now they're bullies, and that's private schools. Yeah.
They have.
I feel like
problems.
Honestly, I feel like public school people are nicer. I don't think there's very minimum cases of bullying in public schools.
Yeah, because you feel like the people who are like around you, you relate to each other.
They're your
in
people.
a way.
You get?
But then if a person from like a private school comes to a public school, these people will be like, what are you telling us?
Yeah.
You've not been through what I've been.
Yeah.
Your problems are bougie problems.
Because
problems
our primary school was situated around the ghetto, around Kibra, and everyone is from there. Literally, all the kids. If you're not from there, you're from these tiny estates that are just around there. They're not that bougie, and most of these kids from these estates tried really hard to fit with the ghetto kids.
Yeah,
because
cool.
they find the ghetto kids cool. You get?
They are cool.
So it was very like a handful of like these other people, but it was never competition, never bullying, never being. Private schools at the ghetto. You people, I watch people who complain about, I went to this school and they used to do this and this to me. I'm like, nigga, what? What? Why? You get? And I never went through that. My brother was bullied, I think, but it was like just for fun, because like you're the smallest in the class, you're the shy one, it's just like where kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was not these other like life scarring situations in private school. Yeah, but then do you believe boys just like torture you to hurt you, but girls torture you to scar you for life?
Let me tell you something minor.
To ruin your life.
Let me tell you something minor. There's this thing, women can't just work together. Women are not for women.
Yeah, that's
Have you ever realized that?
That's very true.
Women don't support other women. Let me tell you, if you're bullied in school by women or girls,
you're scarred for life.
Yeah.
You're literally scarred for life. It's
these people cut your hair.
They literally cut you. You get? Boys just like bully you just to hurt you. Like, it's called
to like show dominance.
Yeah. Like I'm the alpha kind of thing.
Yeah, don't mess with me.
But girls it's just for laughs. Like,
remember this.
Just to hurt you.
Yeah.
To get into your soul.
Emotionally, physically.
It's so wrong.
Mentally.
It's so wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I believe that bullying aspect of it mostly is in the private school sector. Public school kids are cool. They just want to play. They come to school and want to play.
Yeah.
They're like running away from shit from home and all that. Also, the reason kids are in school like the whole day, it's because someone said this also, it's more of a daycare thing. Like this is where I leave my child until I come back from work kind of shit. So it's not like school. It's, oh, you're babysitting my child kind of thing.
But like there's times like I mean like you're so, like kuna time unafaa kwa shule like na unatoka it specific.
Yeah, and it's usually the time your parent goes to work and the time the parent comes back. So that's what I'm saying. It's literally babysitting. That's why they can't do 4 hours and then you go home.
Yeah. But anyways.
Also, let's discuss how what you're taught in school is not what you get out here in the streets.
Trust.
I believe you're supposed to be taught things that will be helpful to your adulthood or you as a grown-up kind of situation. Because tell me why you're not taught about tax and these very important things in school. Things like that include money, investment, and I don't know, things that are going to build you as a person. They keep you in this cocoon of whatever, like, oh, you know, you're supposed to do this and this.
Like
and
you are
this.
limited to what?
To knowledge in general. Like this basic knowledge thing. Like when we meet other people from different walks of life and the way they talk about what they were told in school is like, oh, I was never told that in school. I had to come out and find out for myself once I fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, why don't you teach us things that are going to help us in the future? You know, teach us about how to invest money, what to do when this and this goes this way.
How to pay tax. You know me, first of all, I finished high school and then the thing, when I went to like driving school, I was asked for KRA. I don't know what. I'm like, I don't even know what this is.
Yeah.
And I actually needed it. So I had to ask my sister and I'm like, they could have just taught us this thing
in school.
Like in high school, when you are like, you're seated for 2 hours learning chemistry, atomic numbers.
And you're not going to be a chemist.
I don't want to be a chemist.
You're not going to be a scientist. You're not going to be Sheldon or some shit.
I feel like the school system should also stop like normalizing like these careers, basic careers like being a doctor,
the traditional careers. You want to be a doctor, a pilot, teacher, nurse.
I don't
mechanic,
I don't want to be a teacher. Police. I want to do something different, you know.
There's the non-traditional aspects of work are not promoted that much.
Yeah, because even if you see now, like what is happening in like the world right now, these jobs are not even being needed. Are not even being needed.
Are not being promoted.
Something
are not being needed. They're not needed.
Because now people are being TikTokers for a living. I'm not throwing shit. I'm just saying.
And like it's also moving with it's moving with the growth of like the human species. It makes sense.
So why not teach content creation in school?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, don't teach content creation. You can have it as a maybe you can have it as a subject.
Yeah,
you can teach people how to edit videos and do this and that. And
how to push your what are these things called?
How to market yourself as a person, as a brand. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yes.
Because I've also seen people who are like, oh, you know, I had to teach myself how to do this, of which I'm also trying to learn how to do the editing. If you see from the previous videos, I'm not that good at it. But it's that you have to teach yourself. You get? And again, where do you go? YouTube.
Yeah.
To another social creator who sat down and was like, oh, let me do this and this and that to help someone. You get? Why don't you do that? Like grow with the way the
world is moving right
the way the world is moving, grow with it. It only makes sense. Because now you're taught things that don't even concern you in any way. Me, some things for real in school did not concern me. Part of a grasshopper. Why are you teaching me abdomen and I don't know
thorax?
Why?
Thorax. Thorax is crazy.
I don't get. You know.
Thorax.
And that's why I feel, as I said in the previous video, the kids of this generation are very smart, the small kids, because they mostly learn from YouTube and the things they watch, because they go and see, Ryan's world, the kid is being taught how to do this and that by the parents, and they're doing it together, and then they're curious, like, oh, so this is what you do, and then they're excited to tell you about it. You get, but they're already learning. Apart from school aspect of it, they're already learning, and there's so much. Name the continent, name the words from just TV.
Yeah.
The schools don't even teach that anymore. Why?
I feel like in high school, because primary does not matter. I feel like primary is important because of like the foundation. But now in high school is where they have to like introduce this new.
They should do just a new syllabus.
The world system, because I feel like the only practical subject in high school is home science.
That's true.
Because like you do like practical
and agriculture.
Yeah, agriculture also.
Also business.
Yeah,
business is very practical because the balancing of sheet, you're doing it in actual business in the outside world. You need that balancing sheet and balancing everything, your records and stock taking and whatever. You really need it. Everything I learned in business is very helpful for me.
Yeah, because like me, the first high school that I went to, it was boarding, of course. So I did home science for like Form 1 and Form 2. And it's actually like practical and it actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like you are being taught how to... Kushona inaitwaje in English?
So.
Yeah, we do like practicals on cooking and things like that. And then I transferred schools and then I could not continue with home science because not every school in Kenya supports home science.
Most schools actually don't do home science because my school did not have home science.
It's either
you have to choose agriculture or business, and then geography or history, and then
CRE or physics.
Yeah, and then chemistry is compulsory, biology is compulsory. Yeah.
So
wait, chemistry was not compulsory.
Chemistry was. I think it depends with schools.
No. You had to do two sciences. You had to do two sciences,
chemistry
and I was not going. This is how I know you're supposed to do two sciences, and I was not going to do physics. So I chose chemistry.
You guys, let me tell you something.
I should have done physics.
I dropped physics Form 1.
I should have taken physics.
Form 1. I dropped physics. Physics.
I feel I should have. I also feel like physics helps somehow.
How?
Like the things that they teach in physics are you can apply them practically.
Or kama change bulb.
Exactly. Things that you're taught in physics classes and all that, you can apply them but in day-to-day life. Chemistry, biology is important because you need to learn about, you get? It is. Because now when like my child is feeling some type of way, I know it's like this and that. Because I learned it from biology, but also there's Google. So, but I just know you have to do two sciences, and I chose biology and chemistry because I thought that was the way out. But I slept on physics. I should have just taken physics.
You're
supposed to do two sciences.
Let me cook. Chemistry is compulsory.
Biology is compulsory. Schools. No, in our school, biology was compulsory.
Bio? Yeah. In our school, chem was compulsory. So there's no
escape.
Because actually,
and they're crazy people who did 3 sciences.
Wakubwa mashule, no, people don't like chem. That's why it's put as a compulsory. You see?
But is it important though?
It's not. But
what? I don't even remember anything I was taught in chemistry.
Chemistry is a branch of science that something properties of matter.
Something.
Got you. I know history. History is a study of man's past events in chronological order. Don't play with me.
She just finished school the other day.
Don't play with me. No, I didn't.
Yes,
I'm old.
Did.
I'm like 25.
She thinks it's cute to be older. She thinks it's cute to be older.
Yeah, see.
What else?
What else? Oh,
add them.
Not a down.
Not a down. Because we can't depend on our brains. We forget so fast.
Yeah.
We always lose the train of thought and all that.
How you guys? How's your week?
What is your favorite non-traditional job?
Non-traditional job is
it's like it's not traditional. Like, it's not something your parents will be like, when you tell them, oh, I'm this, they're like, okay, that's nice.
My job.
I thought you were going to say that. I was waiting for you to not say your job. And then I like, busted. Yeah. So, what traditional job would you actually do? I was almost a nurse, because when I finished school, my dad is these people who are like, oh, you need to be a doctor, nah. And then he was like, oh, I have connections in KMTC, the nursing school. I think it's called KMTC, correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm like, I love helping people, and if I'm the reason for someone to stay alive, I'll literally be a brain surgeon or a heart transplant surgeon or whatever that saves lives. But, and this is a very big but, your girl hates blood. I hate blood. I can't stand the sight of blood, the way it smells. I don't know.
Me, I don't mind blood.
I hate blood. I see blood, I'm just like, oh my god. I can't. That's the reason. That's the whole reason why I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm like, this is not. I would love to do it. I don't mind. I would wash people's shit for a living. I don't mind. I'll do it. I did it in my other job where I was a steward. But blood, no.
If I was to choose, I would not choose to be a nurse or a doctor or a what? What's the other thing?
Teacher.
I would be a teacher.
I would never be a teacher. You would never be a teacher.
I would.
You would never.
I swear I would.
I'm saying that when you look at some kids, you would never be a teacher.
Exactly. So that's when they need a spanking. You get me?
But nowadays you don't spank kids.
I don't give up.
You get sued. You don't spank. You'd never be a teacher.
I said if I was to choose, I would be a teacher because I'm not being a nurse. Catch me fucking dead. I'm not being a nurse or a doctor.
I would never be a police officer. I have zero
that
respect
one also
for
I
these
would
people.
not.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's not even all of them. It's just like the few interactions I've had with these people. It's not pretty and it's not nice. So I'm just like, man, I don't respect you. I'm supposed to respect you as whatever they are, but I don't. So I would never, I would never be a police. The nurse part is because of the blood. Other than that, I'm good. Now, I never thought of being a pilot.
Same.
Never. But I wanted to be an air hostess.
Same.
And they refused because I'm short.
You know, I feel like what you wanted to be sometimes is also what
but
I wanted.
You can be an air hostess.
Yeah, but I have
you have
phobia.
the height. You
guys.
You have. The only problem is you can't walk in heels. Sorry. You are not supposed to say that.
Maybe Bonango anaona hii video and you're here telling you know, men find ick that you can't walk in heels.
Apparently, that's an ick.
Apparently.
Also, it's an ick if you remove the heels.
Let me tell me, I'll remove. I will
walk
remove.
Barefoot.
I'm not going to die. What was I talking about?
About air hostess.
Yeah. I have phobia, guys. I'm scared of planes.
You
know, I've watched so many horror movies. Snakes in a Plane. The other one, Final Destination.
Snakes in a Plane is not a horror movie.
Phobia, it's horror. You guys.
It's not.
Yes, it's a thriller.
It's not a horror movie.
Thriller, horror.
Horror is.
I have phobia, and then
they said I could not be an air hostess. When I was going to university, the thing I wanted to do was like, what is it called? Aviation thingy. It's like a whole branch, and they said I can't because of my height. So I'm too short. You have to be apparently some specific height.
She has a cute height
to be in the air, apparently. So I was like, okay, cool.
This is what I was saying. I feel like because you wanted to be an air hostess, I also wanted to be an air hostess. What did you do in university?
Journalism.
I also wanted to be a journalist, but now she wanted like a different nini.
I wanted to be behind the camera.
I wanted to be in front of the camera filming.
Because even this, it took like so many years
to
actually get me to do this.
Yeah.
I don't like. pictures, videos, on me is just no.
You know, when I was but a child, I used to watch like news, cause I used to watch.
Plus, she has the face of the TV. See? She was the one who was blessed with the TV face.
And now, I used to see like kina Larry Madowo, kina Johnson Wakazi.
Oh, Larry Madowo, a big
Terry and Chebet, Lilian Mulikanene. You feel me? You see, I know these people. I wanted to be like, seated there, official clothes and whatever. I'm like, so guys, today
I'm more of a risk taker, thrill, whatever. I wanted to be in the field where the people are throwing tear gas and there's a fight and
the ghetto.
I just wanted that. And now I feel like I want so much to learn about what happens behind the camera. Because I keep telling my sister, I want to do, like, I would love to do a cartoon that's Kenyan based. How cool would that be?
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
But then I have to go back to school and learn every single thing I need. I've been told I don't even have to go back to school, but I feel like pay more attention like that, and it holds me accountable. I'm like, I have class, I have to go, I paid. Especially when I pay, I just have to do it.
Yeah.
But when like it's YouTube learning, I feel like I'll slack because I've been trying to learn Dutch using Duolingo, and I slack so much because I don't I am disciplined enough. I'm just like sometimes just like do I really have to though? You get? But now I want to learn everything. I keep saying that's a skill I need. What is it called? Is it coding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep saying that's a skill I really want.
I
love it. When I go through, when I go through TikTok and I see these people animating things, it's so cool for me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I need to do this. You get? So hopefully that's a skill I'm going to partake in my next chapter of life, which is next year. I'll put it on my vision board.
Yeah.
Manifest the shit out of it. But I think we have talked about the views we have on the school system.
You can comment down below.
It's not that much.
Your, what's it called? Opinion. Yeah.
Tell us.
I like talking with my hands. I just
a lot.
realized.
And that's what my son inherited from her. Like,
what? Is it just me? I just feel like when I talk like this,
the
especially
message
her,
is not sent.
she doesn't pay attention. So I have to do.
No.
Let me tell you something.
No. No. That's a lie. She's I don't pay attention.
Let me tell you, I can be talking to Paulette. She's a mom.
No, because
she has like
literally I can be reading
exactly
and I hear everything. She's
what
like,
I mean.
let's go. She wants me to look at her.
Because why are you not looking?
She's like my man. She wants me to look at her while she's talking, and I'm busy doing something else. I'm like, you see this? This is an organ on its own. I can literally hear you and do something else at the same time.
This is disrespectful. You can't talk to someone and they're like this.
I'm never chatting.
No, you're playing games on your phone or something. I don't chat like with this. No one. I don't want people. I want when I'm talking to you, you're looking at me.
So that's how I you got on. This. I don't pay attention. At least I hear every single thing everyone is saying.
In the club, my train, good vibe.
Okay. On other news, we asked you guys to ask us questions so that we do like a Q&A. Maybe it's too soon in the video, but we do have other topics to discuss. We just want to know, like, our audience for now.
Yeah.
What you people want to know about us, to find out and to get to know us a bit more or something. Most of the people who follow us, who view our videos now, are like our very close friends.
Yeah.
Literally. They know us because we're very open people. But just ask us the questions. Let's catch up. Let's do this. Yeah. So we put it up on our page.
A poll on Instagram.
Yeah? Yeah. For you to ask us questions so that we do it for our next video. If we have enough, we'll do it. If we don't, it's easy. Yeah. Interact with us though.
Yeah. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and subscribe. Yeah. See, that's it.
I said I'll never say it again. I said it once.
Subscribe if you want to.
I said it once and
subscribe
that's just it. Thank you for joining us.
Till
that has
next
been us.
time.
That has been our time, and our views on. Maybe we don't discuss it
Broadly.
to length and all that, but that's just our tiny view from our own experience.
Plus, we want to
I
address.
thought she had more to say because she hated school. You'd never pay Vanessa to go back to school right now. She hated it so much. I had like a love and loathing kind of thing. Like it was not, because I was put in Dala or something, so I was far away from my family. I had to cope with it, and it was just fun to learn the language, the people, and all that. I thought she was going to be like, la, 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 la. But she's not much of a talker. I'm the talker, so I'm trying to reduce that.
That has been it.
That has been our time.
Mummies and daddies. Catch you next time.
Peace.